Lendercide. Miss Smithwick, a blond, blue-eyed, and well-tanned man she estimated to be in his early 30s, dressed in a suit with a pink flamingo tie, called to her. "Yes," she replied slowly. "Miss Smithwick, I'm Detective Gary Black with the Saint Petersburg Police Department. We would like to ask you a few questions. Please come in and have a seat." Colleen sat down at the table across from the detective, making firm eye contact. "How can I help you?" "Are you familiar with an employee by the name of Richard Shiver?" he asked. "Yes, of course," she answered quickly. "White male, 40-something, condescending, rude, disrespectful, but moderately successful. I know him." Stunned at the response, the detective scribbled on his notepad. "We've discovered Mr. Shiver's body in a car here in the bank parking lot last night. The medical examiner estimates that he was killed around 6 p.m. What time did you leave work and where were you afterwards?" Let's see," she said, recalling the events at the close of the day. "I believe I left around 5:15. I drove over to KFC, picked up some dinner, and then drove home." "All right," he responded as he wrote. "And how would you classify your relationship with him?" "In a word," she answered, "arduous." The detective furrowed his brow. "I'm sorry. Coming in?" Colleen smirked at his lack of vocabulary. "Arduous," she repeated, "involving or requiring strenuous effort, difficult and tiring. You know, taxing, difficult, exhausting, fatiguing, bordering on intolerable." The detective continued to scribble on his notebook. "Do you know of anyone that would have a reason to want to see him dead?" he asked without looking up. She replied. "That would be a long list, like anyone that ever dealt with him, so the entire loan staff, the tellers, the people that service his Mercedes, the people that pick up his dry cleaning, the staff at Starbucks, his ex-wife, yeah, pretty much anyone unlucky enough to cross his miserable, self-absorbed path." The detective slowly raised his head. "You included, I take it?" "Yes," she dragged out the word. "Yes, I'm one of the poor souls that has had to endure his narcissistic existence. So that makes me one of your suspects, along with about 100 other people in St. Pete that were unfortunate enough to have to endure his charming personality. They don't let us carry here, so my 9mm Sig Sauer is locked in the car if you'd like to run ballistics on it. It hadn't been fired since last weekend, but you're welcome to test it." "That won't be necessary," the detective replied to her offer. He wasn't shot.